Hi guys, we're continuing lesson 10. This is page 93 and it shows you the graph shows the amount of time a person can shower with a certain amount of water. You'll notice the gallons down here and it looks like we're scaling by something because already there's 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we're going by fives here in case you don't realize that. And here we're scaling by 1 on minutes, okay? So we're looking again at minutes per gallon, right? So y divided by x, if this is x and this is y. So can you determine by looking at the graph whether the length of the shower is proportional to the number of gallons of water? And yes, right? Ta-da, yes. The quantities are proportional. Quantities are proportional since all points lie on a line that passes through the origin. Right? Straight line through the origin. Okay, how long can a person shower with 15 gallons of water? How long can a person shower with 60? So if we say 15 gallons, and then we have to answer for 60 gallons. So for 15 gallons, we're here, and you can see 5 minutes. And for 60 gallons, we're here, and you could take that to 20 minutes. And what are the coordinates of point A? The coordinates of point A, 20, 25, 30, and 10. 30 and 10. And because 30 is the gallons, right? And 10 is the minutes. So what that is if there are 30 gallons of H2O, then a person can shower 10 minutes. And can you use the graph to identify the unit rate is the last question on this page. And so this is an interesting one, right? We're looking at the unit rate. Sorry, I don't know why it's blurry. The unit rate is per 1. So if you look at the graph, you're trying to find per 1 gallon, right? And this is 5. So I think if we answer it like, since the graph is a line that passes through 0, 0 and 1R, you can take a point on the graph like the point 15 and 5, and divide to find unit rate. So y divided by x, which would be 15 divided by 5. Sorry, not 15 divided by 5. Y is 5, so 5 divided by 15, which is 1/3. Okay, so the unit rate is 1/3. So that answer is kind of confusing because you cannot just see it on the graph because we don't go that small. We're already scaling by 5, so 1 would be really hard to figure out where it would be on the graph. But you can use the other points and divide to figure it out, right? Dividing y divided by x. Okay, We're still working on that problem on E, I think. Write an equation to represent the relationship between the gallons of water used and the length of a shower. So we just found 1/3 would be what we're looking at, right, for the unit rate or the constant. So if we say the M, I have to remember so minutes and gallon. Let's use M and G. So the minutes, minutes is equal to 1/3 times the number of gallons, okay? And that's for M is minutes, G is gallons of water. All right, next one. Number 2, your friend uses the equation C equals 50 times P to find the total cost C for the number of people P entering a local amusement park. Create a table and record the cost of entering the amusement park for several different size groups. So we have cost is C and P, people is P. And 50 times the number of people is equal to the cost, which means that the unit rate is 50, which means that's the cost per person. Okay, so if we create a table saying number of people, which we could call P, and the cost in dollars, which we could call C. And if we say for 0 people, it's $0. For 1 person, we just established it's $50. For 2 people, it's $100. For 3 people, it's $300. I'm sorry, not 300, $150, right? Okay. I don't know if we want to go any further. I think we're good. And is the cost of admission proportional to the amount of people? Yes. There is a constant $50. Perfect. Okay, what is the unit rate and what does it represent? Oh my goodness, 50 is the unit rate, and it represents the fact that 1 person costs $50. Okay. And then we have D, sketch a graph to represent the relationship. That's fantastic. I think, yeah, we might as well. Okay. So if we say 1, we're going to use these big lines, 1, 2, 3, and this is number of people, right? That's X. I'm writing it here. If you have space, you can write it under. I don't think you do, though. So number of people, it's P, which is also X. Cost, we have lots of room, and dollars, and that is C. And let's do by 50s, right? So this is 0, this is 0, and this is 50. And this is 100, and this is 150, and this is 200, and this is 250, and so on, okay? And so we say 1 person costs $50, and 2 people cost $100, and 3 people cost $150. Am I on the line? Yeah, I think I am. Okay. Hard to tell. I think I missed the line. And 3 people, I think I'm there. Okay, oh, I'm off this line. This is why pencil is good. So I'm gonna cross that out and use this right here. How did I know? Because I did not have a straight line there. So double check, use pencil. I only use pen because you guys cannot see pencil on the video. It's very difficult for me. And then we're gonna go through these lines. Ish, okay? And you get through these lines, I'll just make my points bigger. It'll be great. And you see a straight-ish line. Okay. And E is what points must be on the graph of the line if the two quantities represented are proportional to each other. Explain why. So there must be 0, 0 and 150, sorry. And the reason why is if 0 people enter the park, it is $0. If 1 person enters, it is $50. And for every 1 unit increase, I guess we'll say on the x-axis or vertically maybe. I'm sorry, horizontally. Increase horizontally. So that's x. There is a 50 unit increase vertically on the y. Okay, and it's like a pattern. That's what makes it proportional. And would the 0.5, 250 be on the graph? What does this point represent in the context of the situation? We could divide it and see. If we take 250 and we divide it by, 250 and we divide it by, 250 and we divide it by 5, we get 50, which means that yes, since we divide, yes, I don't think they're asking y, but we divided y divided by x and we got 50. So what does it represent? It represents that there are four or 5 people. It cost $250. And also, I realized that you might have this question. It is not literally on our coordinate plane. That point is not, because we only could go to 4 if we were to stretch it out here, not 5 people. But when there's a question like this, it's just asking, is it going to be on the graph of this equation, of the situation? Yes, it will be. That's why when you graph something, you have a line that has an arrow, meaning it's going to go on and on and on and on. Also, when you're creating a coordinate plane, usually the y-axis goes on and the x-axis goes on and on. So you would be able, so you would be able to realize that it is on the line. Okay, great. You have a lesson summary. You guys can read that and then do your homework. I'm gonna stop the video so my dog can stop barking. Okay, bye.